Good morning. I'm Pastor Steve of the Warrior Christian Fellowship. Glad you're joining today. It's Monday morning, January 11th, start of another week, and hope your week is off to a good start. It's always good for me. I wake up in the morning and I have my prayer and devotional time, and I get to spend some time here with you. The 23rd Psalm says in verse 4, even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. We are living in a very troubled times in our nation. But you know what? If you're a believer in Christ, you know that God is in control. Ultimately, nothing will happen that God does not allow for a purpose or a reason. He says, the psalmist writes, so I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. Someday I will physically die, I know that. That's one sure thing in my life. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. Someday I will physically die, and probably so will you. But my spirit will go on. Just my body will die. So they can tell my body's going to die because I can look in the mirror and say, this isn't getting better. But my spirit will go on, and I have no fear because of that. I know that God is with me, and that He does provide comfort. I think the valley of the shadow of death is a walk through this earth, through this life, because it's all around us. There are people around us that don't know the Lord that will die a physical and spiritual death in their life. But we have the truth and the gift of life from Jesus Christ that we can share with others, that they too may live. But we don't need to fear this life because we know how it ends. Our life has a happy ending. We're going to heaven when we die. And He says, your rod and your staff, they comfort me. A shepherd would tap the sheep with his rod as they would go in the pen and out of the pen, and he would be counting them. And the staff would be used to pull them back if they got too far away, to help bring them back. Well, God does that with us. We have been counted and adopted into His family as one of His. And if we get too far away, if we start to drift, sooner or later He pulls us back. So I get great comfort in knowing that my walk through the valley of the shadow of death, a walk through this world, God is with me. And I know that I've often said this to my church. Remember Paul Harvey on the radio years ago? He used to do a thing called, and now the rest of the story. Well, Christians, you know the rest of the story. Every Christian story has a happy ending. We will get through this life, and we will be better. And someday we'll be in glory with the Father. So I hope this helps you. I hope it encourages you to get through this day and this upcoming year. And may God bless you and have a wonderful day. And see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.